Haven't done a blog in a while for a lot of reasons. Mainly because I just want to get into it. But I'm back, and I'm going to start doing my blogs regularly, at least weekly. A little thirsty right now. I'm going to drink from my water bottle that my daughter gave me. Bruce Lee, one of my all-time favorites. Be water, my friend. Anyway, all right, a lot going on. Most of it's good. Almost all of it's good. A couple bad things. Joe Louis, great martial artist, great pioneer in our sport, passed away last week. We all miss him. He had brain cancer. We got good news. We got Glover fighting. Bad news, Rampage pulled out. That's good and bad news. I wasn't crazy about him as opponent for a lot of reasons. Just because he's Rampage. How can you be crazy? He's been doing A-Team. And I think that's a really, really, that's a positive thing for him, but it's a negative thing for his opponents now. Because he's actually trained and done all that stuff with the A-Team. It's only going to make him a better fighter. And we all know this. So I was a little... I was nervous going to that fight because I seen some of the stuff they're training that they do on that A-Team. So, Antonio's fighting day after tomorrow in Texas. And then we got the amateurs are fighting this week, including Johnny Boy, fighting the 22nd of this month. And then Ramsey's fighting, I think, early November in Seattle. And we're still trying to figure out who Court's fighting. Glover's replacement has not been announced yet. So, actually, there is none yet. That's why it's not announced. What else is going on? Another guy got hit and killed on a bicycle in slow. That's terrible. they're going to keep getting killed. They're driving on the street like they're a car and they're a bicycle. It would honestly be like a 4-year-old kid putting on some NHB gloves and getting in the cage and trying to fight a man, and the man's actually trying to knock him out. You're a bicycle, a little pedally bicycle. You can't be on the road with, tons and tons of steel coming at you, try to go in between the lanes, and you're going to die. I'm sorry, but a bike versus a car, the bike's going to die. Stay off the road. Stationary bike. Kennedy, take a spin class. Okay? I heard the instructors are cute there too. So just stick with that if you want to ride the little pedally bike. All right? What else we got? Yes, we are still in Afghanistan. Go figure. Old President Obama is still killing our young heroes one after another. He's going crazy with this shit. And people blame it on the military-industrial complex. Oh, it's not his fault. Yada, yada. Pull him out, bro. Pull him out. It's time. I know. He's been tied up with that Trayvon thing and some other things. But he needs to, get his head out of his ass and say, hey, we need to come back home, bro. Bring your troops back home. Enough of them died over there. You're good. You've filled your quota. Okay? What else we got going on? Let's talk about old baggage. I hear so many people saying, I want to forget the past, forget everything that happened in the past. I want to move forward. That's great. Okay? And I think that is good. You should forget about the mistakes you made and, drop your guilt and shit like that. But if you got a debt from the past and somebody did for you or gave to you, and then it's your turn to pay it back, that's a really weird time to say, I want to forget the past. Okay, you still have to pay up your debts. Has nothing to do with that. I know a certain guy that I really look up to that's in the AA stuff, and he makes sure that all of his debts are paid. He forgets about his mistakes, and he doesn't forget about them, but he drops his his old habits and forgets about that and moves forward. But he pays all his debts, and that's one of the parts about the whole program and the AA and all that. I'm not really that up on it, but there's so many people that they think their debts should be forgotten because they're moving forward now. Okay? You need to pay your debts so you can move forward. And if you don't, or if that's not a factor anymore, let me know. And I'm going to drop my mortgage right about now because that's really weighing heavy on my financial burdens. Okay, so if I can do that, I'd like to do it too. Other than that, Pitt's going great. Chuck is doing fantastic. He's living the life in LA. Beautiful new kid. He's doing really good, and things are great for him. People ask me all the time, so I'm just letting you know. Chuck is having a great time. Him and Heidi are doing great. So we get that, and there's nothing else I can talk about. So I'll see you on my next blog. All right. I want some comments, though. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, not talk about, shut the hell up, or whatever. Okay? Thanks.